the nature of how it happened, and certainly he didn't feel that it was a clean hit, so he's stepping in for his teammate and making sure that he's sending a very clear message.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets, and here's the upcoming face-off. Texas moves ahead with the puck. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Back to the blue line. Turned aside with the glove by Georgiev. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Texas is taking possession off the draw on their own end. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Tries to feed it over to Escalade. Turns it away on the slot shot. Moves it to Grossman. Puts it on net. And he keeps that one out. Tosses it on to Michelli. And they'll just dump it in and go for a line change. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. More than half the period left to play. We've still got zeros on the board. Thomas won the draw and it scores in the Blues margin.
That's just a heads-up shot. He saw the 5-hole open, and the quick delivery of the puck beats the goaltender clean.
The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
That's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and you've got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
And he takes the feed. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Thomas. Georgiev's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. Texas has it in their own end. Ekblad's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it quickly over to Lemieux. Shot! Good save!
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Off the draw, and a nice job locking up his opponent. Taken along the wall by Ellick. From the right side, they gain the zone. Here's a chance, and he puts that one aside with ease.
Georgiev's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
And he comes up with it. Handles it along the blue line. Denies it again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
St. Louis holds a noticeable edge in the shot department here, and they lead in the first. Roslovich won the draw here in their own zone. And he takes the dish. Intercepted at center by Ellick. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. The Bandits have it from their own end. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Texas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Moving into the attacking zone. Fires it! What a chance, but can't finish!
Well, you gotta make good on a chance like this. This is deflating, James. You don't even put it on the net and test the goaltender. That's a huge miss.
Blocked, and he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you gotta protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Scooped up along the wall by Buchinger. Dropped him in the open ice. Sends it out front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Down the left wing across into the offensive end. St. Louis gains a hold of it. Nadeau's moving it ahead. Fine hit on the play. Oh, my.
Yeah, you clearly knew what he was doing here. He got all of them, tags them, knowing full well that he's going to disengage that puck.
Love it. There's a shot. Stones him in front.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of hit that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
More than half the frame has been played here. The Blues lead it 1-0. Turns them away. Texas looks to get things going down with the puck.
Sider's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on the stick.
The Blues have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. Texas will go to work here in the offensive end. Some on the play. The Blues take it along the wall. Ritchie's got it in the offensive zone. Bad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there.
Ritchie's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and it's certainly appreciated to have a physical element to your game. You know his teammates certainly appreciate it, but man, you got to find a way to generate offense, and the only way you can is when you're on the ice.
The Blues scoop it up along the boards. Takes it to the front. They score! And it's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it's certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. You see players working from this area all the time in practice. A quick snapshot. Goalie can't get set to position in time, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Takes it to center. The Bandits look to start the transition game. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Turned aside with a glove. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Here in the late goings of the period, St. Louis continues to lead by a pair of goals. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save in front. Texas looks to move the puck from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Ekblad. Puts it on in. Denied by the goaltender.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Driving right to the front. Stopped by the goaltender. And that shot gets caught in traffic. Quick pass to Lundstrom. From the left side, it moves to the middle of the ice. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Shuts him down.
Georgiev's made a great quality shot look easy. I mean, he is so efficient. He's dialed in, he tracks, and he makes the save.
Takes the shot. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got... Lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And with the puck dropped, we are now underway in period number 2. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Texas needs to find a way to be better without the puck. I mean, yeah, they're really urgent in on the forecheck trying to get it, but all of a sudden when it switches in transition, they're not hustling back and giving up a ton of odd man rushes.
St. Louis wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. And that's blocked away. Texas with possession in their own zone. Quick feed to Rostovic. Turned aside with a glove by Samsonov. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. The Blues continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. St. Louis has won the face-off here in their own end. Feeds it on over to Nadeau. Here's a shot. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's a great A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Here's a short pass to Sider. The Blues gain possession. Slides the puck over. Shot! And that one's turned away.
Georgiev's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
And now he tries to get it across to Nadeau. Shot! That's gloved by Georgiev. Moves it to Leonard. Works it across to Marchenko. Here we go, on-man rush. Lays into the body. Takes the feed from the left side. Texas has it in the defensive end. From right out of midair, he passes it down. Gets the puck in deep. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And some good footwork to kick it away. Stopped by the goaltender.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Frenchman's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. Can't keep a hold of it. St. Louis has it in their own zone. Michelli's taking it from his own end. Moves it to Naus. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Texas tries to break out from their own end. Here's a feed in front. Moves it quickly over to Naus. Too much congestion in front. Rempe's got the puck along the wing. Fires it on net. Denies him on the play. Angles it over to Ritchie. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Picked up along the boards by Lemieux. Feeds the puck over to Ritchie. St. Louis is on the attack. Quick shot! Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Texas has the puck. Sneaks by the poke check. Sends it to the middle. Picked off in front. And he takes the pass. Knocked away with the stick by Guite. The Blues will play it from the defensive zone. Picks up the puck at his own end. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Texas gains a hold of possession. Moves the puck up to Guite. St. Louis gets a hold of it. The Blues are across the line and into the offensive end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Bandits get a hold of the puck in their own end. Slides the cross-ice pass. The Blues move the puck in the defensive zone. And he gives it over to Rempe. Quick pass to Lilburg. Makes the move in front. Georgiev's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Blues lead this 1-2 zip. Reshley's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. With the backhand, there's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Blues have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Texas with a big defensive zone face-off. And here's the pass to Guite. Texas on the attack. And he's got that one. St. Louis has it in the neutral zone. Slides it across. Oh, he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the face-off. The The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Skates to the crease. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Feeds it up ahead. Takes the feed. And that's taken by the defense.
Sometimes when you're winning, you can get overconfident and try and overhandle the puck, and this is what follows, a turnover. Coach isn't going to be very happy. You got to game manage, you got to puck manage, and you got to make sure you make the correct play. Sometimes simple is better.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. St. Louis has cashed in on all these scoring chances as they lead it late in this middle frame. Thomas takes possession right off the draw. Handles the pass. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here's a chance. Just a simple save by Samsonov. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. Moves it on over to Brookbank. St. Louis jumps into the offensive end and goes on the attack. Oh, and it stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Quick feed to Grossman. Texas plays it along the wing. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves the puck. Shot. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove. Quick pass across to Lilberg. Great pressure with the stick. And that's picked up by Nadeau. With possession along the wall. With the bank pass. Fires it. Oh, he needed to make that save to tie one down. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third. Next.
Who do you think is the fastest skater? We'll answer all of those questions.
Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. All right, the puck is dropped on the third and final frame. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
Texas is behind in this game, and it's really hard to believe, James. I mean, they've been a wave of momentum in the offensive zone, creating a ton of scoring chances. They're just going to have to find a way to solve the goaltender.
There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up.
Oh, that's an absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
We're still in the early stages of this period, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. They take possession as he locks them up off the faceoff. The Bandits gain possession in their own end. Texas has it. Here's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Samsonov's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Oh, and look who gets robbed once again.
Well, he's a target now, James, because he's got a lack of spatial awareness. You got to keep your head up if you want to play this game and be safe in it.
Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Texas has the puck near the point. Oh, what a stop. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Takes a shot. Oh, he stopped that rocket. Texas moves it ahead. The Bandits carry it along the wall. Here's a chance in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Slides it diagonally to Ritchie. Feeds it over to Rempe. Takes the shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out.
Well, the bench erupts with that one, and you know why, James? Because he is telling his team, listen, I've bent, but I have not broken, and neither have you. So let's get going here. Let's find a way to get back in this one and tie it up.
The Blues have put a lot of pucks on net, and as a result, they lead it early in this third period. Grossman's quick stick off the draw wins possession. Enters the offensive zone from the left. Golden opportunity until the stick snaps. Texas gains a hold of it. From his own end, he moves it up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Denied by the goaltender. St. Louis takes possession along the wall. Lundstrom's crossed the line and gained the zone. The Bandits have it from their own end.
Oh, saved it! Oh, my goodness, what a stop! Oh, that's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Into the offensive end now. And he loses control here. Oh, and he whiffs. Grabbed in the open ice by Rempe. Oh, look at this. Here's a shot. Denied by Georgiev. Grabbed along the board by Rempe. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Roslovic. The Bandits looking against the half wall. Puts it on net. Save made with the pad.
Such an impressive save. Love looking at this one again, James. You know that this goaltender is dialed in, so focused, when they're doing everything to get to the puck and keep their opponent at bay.
Still lots of time left in the period. St. Louis leads it 2-0. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Tries to feed it over to Rechny. Intercepted. And he's ready for that save. Taken along the wall by Guite. And a great save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up.
Samsonov's really had the pulse of his team this game, James. I mean, making some huge saves at the right time, and that's what you need from your goaltender, to sort of weather the storm when they have to and make the timely save when they need to. You garner momentum from it. It's uplifting and it provides energy.
The Blues have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Good job tangling up his opponent here. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. And that carries off one of his teammates in front. Fires it! Oh, a clutch save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off.
Samsonov's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Here in the back half of this period, St. Louis is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Big-time stop.
Oh, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Slides the puck down low. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Works it across to Nadeau. Shot! Oh, he had the answer on that one. Georgiev's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. Pokes it away in his own end. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Marchenko. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Here's a short pass to Nadeau. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. Scooped up along the wall by Marchenko. And now it's over to Roslovic. There's the whistle. Offside is the call. The Blues continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Can't for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
The Blues send out their man advantage unit at a most critical time of the game.
First opportunity on the power play in this game. And specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Lundestrup's ready for the draw on this man advantage. St. Louis wins possession right off the draw. Block shot.
Well, going beyond the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Cutting the slot. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot.
The Blues have been extremely strong defensively tonight. They protected the interior of the ice. They pushed everything to the perimeter, and now they're protecting the shutout.
Nadeau's gained the line and on the attack. Shot! Too much traffic in the lane. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Georgia's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Grossman's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. And they win the draw here in their own end. Takes the feed from the wing. Fires it on net. Oh, and he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, you at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Sends it in deep. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here they come. Moves it in front. Oh, off the iron. Grossman stick handling in his own zone. Denies him. Slides the puck across to Sider. Dishes it to Grossman. Quick shot. And that's broken up. Slides it to Rempe. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Well, he's got such a slick set of hands. He's trying to manipulate his opponent one by one, but he tries one too many, James, and he loses the puck.
Texas gets an outstanding effort from their penalty killers. We're back to even strength.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight, and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one.
Using the net for cover. Texas gets the puck near the boards. Picked up along the wall by Ekblad. Here they come up along the wing. The Blues gain possession. Takes the pass. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Moves it to Roslovic. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. The Bandits have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. 45 seconds to go here. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Oh, nice save right there. And they come away with possession here in their own end. And look at that. They finally get it out. And it misses. They score.
Yeah, this one will all but seal the deal, James. Real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned.
St. Louis a big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Shot! And there it is. Stopped by Samsonov.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Texas
shots came.
The audition for jobs continues on the ice tonight. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports as the preseason schedule rolls on. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Jets kick things off by winning the opening faceoff, and here we go. Roslovic's got the puck. Here's a chance. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Quick pass across to Ekblad. And he feeds it down to Grossman. Sends a pass over. And gets a piece of it with the trapper.
Hellebuck's all over that save. I mean, he's dialed in and he recognizes where he has to be at the right time.
Winnipeg's on the attack. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh set of legs out on the ice. Feeds the puck up to Grossman. And now it's grabbed by Roslovic. Gets a glove on it to make the save.
That hit right there, it tells me that you're attacking right away in the game. You're physically engaging. You want to dictate the tempo. But most importantly, you're willing to do what it takes. Separate body from puck. Find ways to gain possession.
Lots of time left in this period. Still looking for our first goal. And they win the draw on their own end. Oh, he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Big time stop there. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Goes to work in the offensive zone. Fantastic save!
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Dumps it in. Texas gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Picked up along the boards by Cross. He's it out! Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Dumps it into the ozone. Grabbed along the boards by Nicola. Winnipeg's got it now. That shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Slides the puck across to Lazar. Oh, tremendous hit on the play. Look at that. He's on his own bench.
Oh, great catch by his teammates, isn't it, James? As he lands in the laps of his own. And you know what? There's a lot of laps going on right there. They're saying, man, you got it. You got a good one.
More than half the period left to play. We're still scoreless. Texas takes possession after that offensive zone faceoff. Made the stop on the play. Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Ekblad. Hard hit frees up the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Roy. Texas looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Sends it into the offensive zone. Winnipeg's got the puck in the defensive end. The Jets are in transition. Texas has it behind the cage. Bank pass off the boards. The Bandits play it along the wing. Both sides digging in for that puck along the wall. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Winnipeg's looking to break out. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Fires it! And that's deflected off someone in front. Hellebuck's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, the game is still scoreless. Wagner's won the draw here in the defensive zone. The Jets take it across the line. Here's the pass. Makes the save, but barely with that one. There's another stop. Slides it diagonally to Morrissey. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves it quickly over to Wagner.
Well, this is a primetime clinic on how to own the puck. I mean, they're managing it, and they are playing with it at will in the offensive zone.
My word, they've really got them hemmed in here in their own zone. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Taken along the wall by Roslovic. Leonard's lugging the puck. Taken by Lindstrom. Quick pass to Stenlund. Intercepts the pass at center. And makes the save. Quick feed to Roslovic. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Gives them nothing in front. Texas has it near the wall. Oh, saved it. What a stop.
Wow, that's desperation at its finest. They score. Oh, that's chaos. It sure is, but this is going to get waved off. Look at all the bodies in front. This is definitely goaltender interference.
Face-off coming up, and you can tell there's still a little frustration in their faces after that non-goal call. Slides in off the wing after the center was fouled up. That's a solid check on the play. Gains the zone through center. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Slides it on over to Connor. Slides the puck to Cross. Great hit on the play. Moves inside. Oh, it almost fooled him, but he saves it. Through pass ahead. And down he goes, and the puck goes free. The Jets take it along the wall. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Scooped up along the wall by Ekblad. Handles the puck. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Directs it on over to Dite. Texas has it against the half wall. And that's off target as it hits a body. Sends it ahead to Krause. Receives sees the pass. Krause gets a hold of the puck in the corner. Texas plays it along the wall. Here's the chance on the attack. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Loynes takes the puck. Winnipeg gained the line and into the zone. Texas has possession of the puck. Takes the feed. Here they come in the rush. Takes the shot. Oh, big time save by Hellebuck.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
There's the buzzer. Fans seem to enjoy that first 20 minutes. We'll get to the second period right after both teams get a chance to catch their breath. Stick around. Face-off for period number 2, about set to go. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The Bandits have had a ton of possession in the offensive zone, and it's translated into a ton of shots. High-danger ones, too, but the goaltender has been outstanding. They're going to need to find a way to have some more deception and get some net front presence if they want to put it in.
The Jets start with the puck in their own end. Dished on over to Tolvanen. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. Feeds it down low. Looks to set up at the point now. Jarry's going to hang on for a whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still no score in this one. And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! Wow! Popping bottles off the top counter.
What a snipe, James. And that got up in a hurry and just sends the water bottle flying. You know the goaltender doesn't like that, but the shooter, I'm telling you, that one feels pretty terrific. Well, the goaltender gets a big piece of this shot here, James. He's got to make this save. Unfortunately, it trickles in. He's not going to like it. He'll want that one back.
Winnipeg's rolling now, having taken a 1-goal lead here in the second.
Well, yeah, they got to be a wave of momentum that continues to push and press now, James, as they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their opponent.
And that's taken by the defense. Winnipeg's got possession here in the neutral zone. Takes a shot, and not much on that one. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Texas has had multiple scoring opportunities, but they're still trailing early in this second period. Winnipeg's won the draw. A chance! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Here's a shot! Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Oh, big time save by Jarry.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it, with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here's a short pass to Roslovic. Takes the puck along the boards. The Jets gain control of the puck. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Stoneman's swooping in on the attack. Puts it on there, and he had the answer on that one. Tries to feed it over to Allen. And he fights off another save.
And he makes the save look easy, but it is one. I mean, he's got to find that puck through traffic. He's got to fight. You can see him bobbing and weaving to make the save.
Sends the pass over. Texas takes possession along the wall. Winnipeg's got possession. There it is! He scores! All over the rebound, and he taps it in.
Well, this D-zone turnover certainly caught the goaltender off guard, James, and he was unable to get set to position. And when this happens, often one area of the net is exposed. This time it's down low, and a goal ensues.
Winnipeg's on a roll tonight. Now they've extended the lead to 2.
They're on a roll, and you can see it in their body language, the way they're communicating on the bench. When you're winning and you're feeling it, everything's alive.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. The Jets have it now. Gets it over to Mayu. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. That's gloved by Jari. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Winnipeg's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. The Jets win the faceoff. Here's a shot. Changing directions, but he's right there for the pad stop. Takes the feed at the back end. Denies him in front. Hellebuck's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. The Jets have all the momentum right now, leading by 2. Oh, slick work with the glove by Hellebuck. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
So let's reflect on that save again. I want to see it because in real time, I thought that puck was going in, James. He manages to find it. Listen, you don't make those saves in practice. You know why? You don't have that level of desperation. This is urgency. This is instinct, and he makes an unbelievable stop.
See if we can pick up some momentum again here as the face-off is ready to go. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. And he serves it across to Allen. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. The Bandits played along the boards. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Up with the puck with the quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Shot! And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Works it across to Misa. They go on the attack from the left side. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Oh, what a save in front.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Takes the shot. Denies him in front. Sent into the offensive zone. The Bandits gain possession along the wall. Texas tries to break out from their own end. Erskine's got it on the offensive end. Moves into the slot. Rizkal's got it in the defensive zone. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Morrissey. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. No room for that one to get through. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Jari.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Stenlin's got the puck in his own zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. Texas gets the puck near the boards. Pass across to Graf. And now he moves it to Misa. The Jets get a hold of the puck in their own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Texas gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Knocks him on the play. Turned aside by Hellebuck.
hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Jets lead this one 2-0. Winnipeg's got possession here in their own end. Mikola's got it in the defensive end. Winnipeg's got the puck along the wall. Texas gains a hold of it. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Shot! That's off a stick. Loins gains the zone. Winnipeg's got the puck in the corner. The Bandits have it from their own end. And they send it down the ice. And he takes the feed. And he avoids the poke check with some great edge work. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Fires it on net. Monster blocker stopped by Hellebuyck.
The goaltender has to be able to anticipate the play, and he does just that. Gets clear to the shooter in the low slot and makes the save.
Roslovic's got control of the puck in the corner. Hellebuyck's opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff. They're ready to get things back underway. The Bandits win the draw. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
Hellebuyck's got great rebound control and just pushes that at his way.
Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. Avoids the poke check. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Texas has had plenty of opportunities tonight offensively, but they continue to trail here late in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. And what a save!
He's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Well, there you go. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner.
Your team's proud exclusive banking partner.
Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Texas has had a really strong game, James. I mean, they found ways to take the puck to the net. They've been in the offensive zone a lot. And look at the shot selection that they're taking. They just come up against a hot goaltender. They can't get frustrated. They just got to stick with the game plan. They just got to put one by.
Here's a shot. There's another great save.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Quick shot! Oh, denies him with the paddle save!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Sends it over to Grossman. Moves it to Rustleman. Denies him! He got all of it!
Hellebuck's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Jets are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Moves it quickly over to Leonard. He scores! Off the defender and into the net!
They can't blame the goalie on this one, who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Texas hasn't rolled over in this one. That goal has suddenly made this one a one-goal game.
They're hunting and they're hounding because they want it. You can feel it. It's the energy that's coming off of the bench. You know that the coach is talking about retrieval and owning and possessing the puck.
So as they say in street hockey, new game!
It is a new game and it's never over, right, James? Because they've been behind in this game. They've been chasing it. But now they tie it up, and you can certainly feel the energy created with that goal.
Officials are set. Players seem ready to get this thing back underway. The Jets take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck now. Angles it over to Lazar. What a steal in his own end. Shot! Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. Here's a chance. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Goes to the crease. Hammers a shot. On a big-time save on a big-time shot. They've got some momentum here. Shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hellebuck. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. We are all tied up in this one. Winnipeg's got the win off that draw. With some open space at center. Mikola's got it against the boards. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow! They fight for it along the boards. Quick pass to Ekblad. Directed over to Brizgala. Texas looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick feed to Kraft. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Picked up along the wall by Mayu. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Brizgala's got it along the wing. Texas gains a hold of possession. That knocks him off the puck. That's moved up ahead. Fires it. Oh, he'll feel that one. Picked up along the boards by Mayu. Winnipeg's in on the offensive attack now. Here's a shot.
sequence of saves. I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Good use of the volley on the play. Along the wing up the neutral zone. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
Tolvanen's such a great player, James. He's got great hands and in-tight skill, but just that extra move there, it's a tricky one, and he gets lost in it.
More than half the period has expired. It's all tied up. Roslovic won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Marchenko. And they continue to apply pressure here. Makes the save! Hellebuck's going to pounce on the puck to get a whistle here, and there's a strategy to this one.
It is, and it's a good strategy. Listen, they've been outplayed, and he's been phenomenal in the net, and every play matters, and the right one right now is to pounce on this puck, get the whistle, and reset the tone in your own zone.
Puck grab by Connor. And he sidesteps the check there. Texas has it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Grossman. Into the offensive zone. Takes the shot. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Hellebuck's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key saves that he's need to make, and it's all about, for a tender, managing the momentum swings of the game, and the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Sends the feed in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Jari's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. Wagner's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Texas steps inside. Takes a shot. The Jets gain possession in their own end. Nice feed from the right wing. Quick pass to Wagner. Here's a shot. Stops him cold. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Well past the midway mark of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Wagner's won the draw and they're on the attack. Big time saving goal as he gets all of it with the stick. Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Knocked off the puck. Passes it over to Wagner. Quick pass across to Hyman.
You can feel the energy in the building right now in this tight game. The pressure is on. You have to find a way to embrace it at this moment. Breakdown just leads to another and a huge opportunity for the opposing team, and it winds up in the back of your net.
The Bandits with a huge goal here in this third period. Now buckle up, and can they hang on?
Oh, I think it's more than hanging on, James. They've got to continue to attack, and they've got to manage the puck. I mean, yes, it's the third period. There's a lot of runway left here. It's only a one-goal game.
Winnipeg's got a hold of it against the wall. And it's kicked away. Passes over to Wagner. And he takes the dish. Lobbles it with the hit. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. And that's broken up. Slides it diagonally to Kraft. And now he passes it to Misa. Puts it on net. Gets in front of it.
Hellebuck's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. The Jets have it now. Off the left wing and into center. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. And that's blocked. Puts it in deep. Texas has it near the wall. Feeds the puck to Lazar. Gaining momentum up along the side. There's the physical side. Slides the puck over. Winnipeg's goalie is on the bench. The extra attacker has jumped into the play. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And their puck pursuit has been non-stop since puck drop, and we just saw another example with that with the empty netter.
Well, they're tenacious, James. They pushed their opponent into a corner. They had to pull their goaltender, and they capitalized. This was a great game from start to finish for them.
The Jets have pulled the goaltender here. They've got the extra attacker out on the ice in hopes of a goal. Puck moved over to Bork. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And that goes off a body. Puts it on goal. Time taking away, and he comes up big. That's it. There's the final horn to close this one up. This game was ultimately a lot closer than the score indicates to make sure.
Yeah, it was a one-goal game, and then you pull your tender and hope that you're going to get back in it and try it to get it to extra time, and they're unable to do it. They had the urgency. They just couldn't finish.
Can't wait to do it again. I know you can't wait either. So we'll see you next time. And we'll see you.